आकाश तू स्टार्ट कर.
You do see Team Weird going up against an entirely new and different opponent this time around.
Recalling my bot.
Go.
As Weird does get a kill on Shivam.
Bot
Attackers,
coming back.
the triple kill on point. 2 people already pretty low on HP. Only last 2 defenders remaining. Which is going to be our Killjoy alongside
1 enemy remaining.
Last player standing has an easy way to get it out now. 1v3,
Last player
1v2,
standing.
1v1 now. He's at the backside. Doesn't know the enemy pushing however, he's gonna get backstabbed pretty quickly. And he does indeed, as the headshot does come in from Shroud 3k. And the angle on that headshot was just right. Weird are infamous for their strange strats, which do tend to be successful and somewhat aggressive gameplay. Match has begun. A mid is going to be seeing a lot of activity as the entirety of the defending team does hold their weapons and iron sights down that particular lane. Betray is going to be holding out this particular angle with his sheriff. Really good, nice skin on that. Looks like a Lego set. Shout play alongside MF God. There's the first shot. Not really quite make it. Location has been revealed. Does push up front. Sees one, gets taken out, but a good trade coming in. Shivam trading it out with another kill, and AK God following up with another one on Weird. Chaos not letting AK God live his life to the fullest. As Chaos and Killjoy will the last. They're standing around. Shroud 3k has performed quite well thus far. There's not only enemy right behind him. He will be taken out quite easily. Has been spotted. He waits very patient. That catches one.
Spike down.
Will he follow up with another one? Yes, we will.
Smarter one.
Angry with a double kill. Headshot with none other than just a classic in his hand. Truly a classic player that he is. He did patiently wait for his picks, knowing full well that there's an enemy in front of him. He also predicted the one behind him, and he waited. As soon as he got the opportunity, he sees it, and he got a double kill over there with just a classic. He doesn't want to go for the defuse. No. He's trying to destroy the enemy's economy. Each one doesn't get it quite right and has been taken out by Weird MF God, who is once again in a triple kill over here. And round 4 does go to the defending Team Weird. We're at a standstill once again. It's 2-2. This is seeming more and more like a standstill of a match because these two are on very high levels. Now, who is superior? It's hard to tell. The defenders got 1 point and then so did the attackers, and then it happened once again, leaving us to a 2-2 score over here. We're already down to round 5, however. Let's see which team will pull ahead first. Leave the other one behind. And oh my god, it's already coming all together as Betray is going to be moving up front. He-Man. Oh, Weird Esports do know that they're aggressive as defense, but as we will be moving on to round 6 with the victory handed off to Team GENNEX. Another pushy coming out for Betray as he does try to peek a quick win over here. Ikegod has been marked out and he's going to be getting hit. Does not get hit even once, however.
Bot coming back.
Safely survives without any damage on him. That's a waste from MF God on his ability.
Swarm grenade.
The utility hasn't put out though. As
Placing swarm grenade.
Scans Omen,
Placing sentry.
who in turn faked out his own position. AK God will be picking up a kill against Sasmi. Sasmi has been pretty aggressive in his previous matches and successful, but this time around he's just being shut down. AK God must have seen his activities and known that this is a very aggressive player. I just got a hold. All I gotta do is let them come to me and be prepared for it. Chaos, however. is unaware of the fate that
Alarm bot
awaits him.
down.
No, he's safe.
You should run.
There's the ultimate from Bolt. How the kill dies. Or just one.
30 seconds
As
left.
the attacker's kill joy has put out how Betray still in the game, getting those kills just right as the ultimate has been popped off. A Jet in arms.
Your duty is not over.
Take that with great weaponry, but the revive has come in. It's down to a 4v3 scenario. He pretty die here from the defense.
Blinded.
But all they gotta do is hold. As he will be taken down, we're down to a 3v3 situation over here. Pushing it up front is gonna be He-Man, who has been in front of for his kills and gets a quadra. Not a penta, but a quadra nonetheless, and that in itself is a great victory as they will be pushing up to round 7. 3-all is the score. This is a very head-on match. Close call victory coming in from both sides.
Alarm bot out.
Route 3 is trying to push up by himself on mid, does not want to see the enemy have a backstab on him, and does place the bot. Even however, becoming face to face with the operator. I betray.
Joke's over! You're dead!
There's the ultimate, here they come, here comes the chivalry and the cavalry itself. Assassin will be pushing it forward, allowing his team to get in the entry. The action has already begun, Chaos has just come to the side as Weird He-Man is still on the game. He tried to get some kills with his class, he doesn't have good weaponry on him.
FIFA.
Not a good vision, but has not gotten enough of intuition to get known that is not a good vision playing.
One enemy remaining.
Last player standing is going to be Betray, one of the top fraggers from his team, and doing great offing. Question still stands: is he enough? Is he enough? It's a 1v4 situation, and the defense have the advantage. We have severe advantage. Backs it out, gets a kill. MF God will be shut down instantaneously. Chaos is going to be pushing up pretty soon as well, as he does get shot out from 2 areas. Scoreboard is looking pretty good over here for both the teams.
Turret out.
Now, no single team
Right
has
here.
been able to make a standard cut
Right
tower.
here.
None of the team are pulling forward. It's always a equilibrium. Lazy God, Sage, right man, the right job as the push will come in.
You want to find it.
Bomb side B. However, will be instantaneously stopped by the wall. Gerard has been hit tremendously. He's also been spotted out in the bad position as he does go down. Weird He-Man. There's ultimate now. Does not know the enemy.
Our spike carrier's down.
Gets taken out instantaneously. That all is going to be a no-go from my end. God has been shut down. The bomb has been spotted, however, and dropped out. Shivam, alongside Angry, is going to have to clutch it out. It would seem that Team Weird will be proving themselves victorious. Thus far, the odds are in their favor. They do have the advantage of manpower, and they also have the advantage of weaponry. Not to mention, the score lead is going to be coming up after this round.
Scanning ahead.
Unless Angry and Shivam should go off, leaving them.
One enemy
Caught in a
remaining.
trance does go down in the hands of Chaos as Angry will save his prestigely skilled and skinned Phantom. Trying to get any kills he can as soon as the enemy arrives. MF God is going to be looking around the corner. And sees him, he will, but not able to quite make the mark. Angry will go down as the headshot does come in and the bullet connects to his face. 3 to 5. Scream and the Scream are looking pretty severe over here and pretty much Indomitable. Team GENNEX have been able to hold up pretty well on themselves right now, but we just keep on coming back with these strange strategies. Get right, will hold up shot. As the shards do come and gets one, almost able to get two, knowing that full well over there. No backstab will come
Look sharp.
just yet. As Angry goes down. The backstab has indeed come up. AK God with the sheriff in his hand now.
One enemy remaining.
Last nine is going to be chaos. The wall bang just on point, leaving him at 10 HP. Chaos has a spike, but not the health.
Thrifty.
And that's going to be a straight shot from Get Right, who just aims his arrow at the
No
perfect
charges.
position, getting the kill without having to show his face at all on the battlefield. This will close out round 9, moving into round 10. It would seem that Team GENNEX doesn't want to let the enemy have the build just yet. They are getting themselves to the same position and same head level as Team Valorant Esports.
Here.
Sage is going to be holding out bomb site A. A great positioning for him. However, there's only one individual popping up on that area. It's a split push over here. His mid is taken by 2. A by a turret. And B by Phoenix and Sova.
Concussing it.
First mission has to take place. It has to take place now and here. Very silent.
Target
Low build
destroyed.
cable over here. Smoke bang by the enemy Chaos. Betray wanted to have a revenge for what occurred to him last match round. Get Right is very close. Has spotted multiple enemies. Sees Fog, runs it back immediately, knowing full well that that is a no-go for him. But they do get a pick. That's better difference, and that's gonna make it 2. They
Enemy
might
tag.
just go back to another 5-5. As the push comes in, Satmi runs
30
into the
seconds
side.
left.
Chaos is gonna be killed in the backstop, leaving only Sasmi and MF God. 2 of the top players from Team Valorant Esports. I'm gonna pick that out. There's the ultimate coming in from VMF, trying to get any kill he can, any damage to output.
Player
Gets
standing.
one, only to get quite 2. And he will be taken out, making this a 5-5 score.
Blasphemous.
The defenders have once again won that round, and we are going to move on to round number 11. We're almost at halftime, and none of the teams have a lead so far. Excruciating. Mash is angry, will get a shot on the head. Holding it out is going to be He-Man. He does go down against Betray.
You should run.
And there's the ultimate. Sasmi trying to push it out as a killjoy turret is also coming in.
I am the hunter.
Flashes out no one. 1 second on the attackers. Sees them and he picks it off.
Spike
The defenders
planted.
have been marked. The position has been revealed. Shroud does get taken out by Get Right. Truly the best. So and the game thus far, he's gotten two kills with his bow and arrow, and that's excluding the ultimates. Shocked that once again. Does it find its target? Apparently not. Man is not his gun will just do it right, and it will get the job done just right. As Team GENNEX will have the advantage over here of a round going towards them. Revive coming in from the Sage to save another bit of weaponry. This in turn saves them the money. It's like a trade-off.
Last
Ultimate
round in the half.
for weapons, and that they needed a lot. very crucial because this is the final round. But the more I look at it, it seems like they did not need it. It seems like it was a waste. They have the money to spare. What they do require is abilities. So I suppose we could conclude that Aki God might just have wasted his ult.
Turret out.
I got a recon. No one has been spotted. Betray. Believing it to be safe does push up front in the way of He-Man, who just waits. He waits has been taken out by Betray. It would seem that He-Man has just met his match. Shots still coming in. Multiple enemies holding on the entirety of this game so far.
Taking that back.
Chaos does pull back his ability. They're only one man down. E-Man, their prime initiator, has already been taken out.
Standing ahead.
Bombs today is currently open.
You are
for the
divided.
taking. Not for long, however, as the slow up does come in. But two people have already initiated. Get right very close to getting shot.
30 seconds left.
With his shock dart over there.
Alarm bot
A-Guard will take very puny damage, wasting his heals for about 5 HP. No door to close in over here.
found and killed my bot.
The game takes a sudden shift as MF God gets a kill on Shivam with a Bulldog. Trade does not occur. Killjoy has been taken out, however. Attacker's Killjoy has been taken out. The defenders still alive and breathing. 5 seconds on the clock. They're gonna have to do something about it.
Enemy remaining.
Wallbanged is gonna be MF God by Get Right. Last man standing. Has also been taken out. There's another wasted ultimate from Betray. How it is? It's already been half time.
Switching sides.
We're moving into the second half of this match, and the score is pretty equalized score because there is just a 2-round advantage going in favor of team 2-round disadvantage going in favor of team Weird, and they can easily do this. They can easily equalize the score, and it all starts at the pistol round. When you win the pistol round, you can easily get the enough economy for the next round, and as a result you can secure up to 2 to 3 rounds in the next upcoming rounds. But we will have to see which team gets this pistol round, because if it is the Weird Esports, they can easily equalize the score. But if it is team GENNEX, then they can just increase their lead by a huge margin that Weird cannot just compensate with that. And you can see first round split strategy coming out from the team GENNEX, taking it slowly. Weird teammates MF God using that recon. Or was that a shock dart? But yes, that was a shock dart. Get Right at the mid courtyard will try to clear and get the entry into the A side. Mid catwalk is totally open. Not to mention there's a player at the A3 area. And that is a good area. You don't want to get revealed and taken down. And here comes the first fight. Get Right using that recon, and Phoenix using that flame to stop the entry. Not to mention get the dash over it. And He-Man gets the first pick on Get Right. Not to mention He-Man gets second pick on the and Shimam as well. Get Right and AK God gets the trade for their teammate. AK God has a frenzy. That's a good weapon. But on the other hand, He-Man third pick and fourth pick coming out from He-Man, just continuously demolishing the attackers this time. And He-Man is on a roll. Not to mention he has gotten 4 kills. And Chaos gets the last kill, and He-Man just stopped from getting the ace. 4 kills coming out from He-Man. Great feat at this first round. Not to mention the lead has been reduced to 1 round, and there is the score of 7-6 with Weird Gaming having the economy in this round as well. And they will try to win this round and equalize the score. On the other hand, Team GENNEX lost the first round, will have to go in for a kind of a half buy or a save or a tight buy. And yes, you can see classics only coming out from them, so not a great chance against Spectres and full shield. MF got ready.
Shock dart.
Shock that comes in, no one's there. But on your hand, He-Man using that judge takes on Betray. And He-Man already ready, goes with that second spray of that judge, not, oh my god. He was already low onto his HP, and as a result, Shivam takes him down with the frenzy. Shivam, 8 HP remaining for him. But he needs a heal right now. 2 players down for both of these teams. 4v4 situation. The stock that goes on to the generator at the right pace, but not that much damage. Not even a single damage if I'm not wrong. Jasmine is there. Jasmine using a utility. Jasmine has the blind. One player onto his left and he doesn't notice it and gets taken down. Shivam takes second player. And oh my god, Trade comes in. Shroud and MM God gets the 2 trade, but Angry takes on Shroud in the last, and it is just MM God remaining, goes in with that spray, and AK God gets taken down, and MM God going in for a defuse. Not to mention Killjoy is very far from him. He is going to defuse, and yes, he does the defuse. Plus coming out from MM God. Not to mention he gets the last kill as well. 3 kills coming out from MM God into this round. And a much desperate round for the team Weird Gaming, and the scores have been equalized. Not to mention in this round, both of the teams will have right economy, and they will have an equal chance to get the lead ahead of the other teammates.
Heading to the above.
The game is getting pretty intense this time. Attackers desperate to get one round back, taking it slowly.
Turn out.
And they are going to push into the B side. Mid Kota's presence definitely going to come up. And round starts. And they are all outside on. Not mention Angry goes with that spray through that smoke. No one is there. AK God, Betray trying to get entry into the B main. Not to mention Angry is still there at the mid Kota with Shivam. Will try to get the second pass into the B side, and that is the mid market. Door closed, Betray stopping and demolishing that door. This might be a fake push and might come in for a rotation for the attackers. Shroud just setting up the B side right now. Smokes off the Astra coming in at the B main entrance, and that is a hurdle in the of the attacker. Just going in for a rotation, and that is coming out from the mid courtyard. And they are at the mid catwalk, A3 area. And Satmi gets taken down. AK got just taken down. Satmi, who was a good player, and He-Man with that spray takes down 1, is on 11 remaining. Shivam is also 1 player down for both of these teams. Shivam still there, wall in front of him. And MM God gets the second pick on Betray. He was also a great player. Blade Storm coming out from He-Man. He is on 11 HP.
Spike planted.
Needs the heal. One shot will take him down, but one headshot from Blade Storm will take the other player down. Get right in front of him. And goes with that first knife, but missing it by a huge margin. Shroud just completely getting shot in between those spawn grenades and the enemy fire. And here comes the fire. Shroud still managing to take down Angry. He got under the heaven. And Chaos is jumping and doing the headshot, takes on Shroud God. Shot that comes in from the Sova. And yet he takes down. Killjoy, not when he gets the second, and he gets the third and the fourth kill as well. Sketred getting the round for his team. The score 8-7, and Team GENNEX finally back with 1 round lead. And this was courtesy of this over. Third kill coming out. Third or second kill coming out from Shock Dart, and the third and fourth kills coming out with that gun, Phantom. He is on a roll right now, and this is what his team needs. 1 round advantage in the favor of GENNEX. Not to mention, this is an economic round for the team Valorant Esports. An economic round, those don't go well in your favor, so you will have to take it slowly, not try to rush, let the enemies enter. Again, a full B push. And the push coming out from the Astra, and Angry takes him down. Chaos is already out into this round just in 10 seconds. He-Man gets the pick with that direct headshot using a Sterif, and Sterif is a great weapon. Yes, we got slow up going into the market. Killjoy still onto his left. Could use her utilities, alarm bot and spawn grenade. Stock that's coming out from both of his Sova. And alarm bot getting destroyed, not when it's Shroud with that headshot takes down Angry.
Enemy down.
And AFK got just getting the second pass into the boathouse. MF got takes on Shivam as well, and it is a 3v2 situation. 1 player advantage coming out for Team Valorant Esports, and AFK got just ready to revive. Shock Dart onto Justice Lab. That was the close call of Shock Dart. Shivam is back into this game. 3v3 situation for both of these teams. Defenders on a retake position. And He-Man with that wall bang, I think he damaged. Yes, he damaged. Yes, he got right now.
One enemy remaining.
And there's just one enemy remaining. And Get Right and Shivam getting the last 2 picks. And as a result, 2 round going in favor of GENNEX again.
My ultimate is not ready.
Since that was an economic round for Team GENNEX, for the Team Valorant Esports, they will have the economy in this round to go with that Phantom Vandal and full shield strike, but they will have to win this round at any cost because they are already running low on their economies. Buying those heavy weapons will definitely be a hard buy for them. So winning this round is pretty crucial for both of them. Not to mention, round started and attackers going in for a full effort, not giving a chance yet. The dashing back into the side. Statme at real Statme. Oh, He-Man still managing to take down Betray, who was a duelist. So one duelist out for the attackers right now. GENNEX, they only had one duelist and it is also Shivam going in for a plant. At a time like this, attackers are using that lockdown, but no one detained. And Angry takes down Statme, who was coming in for a backstab. And the spike has been planted courtesy of Shivam. Shivam still into the site. Shout. And this is a retake for the defender. Jet running low on there. Shout as the ultimate. Yes, he uses it. Lockdown coming into the place. And Shivam takes it on Chaos. And a hint of Hunter's Fury coming out from the attacker Sova. Lockdown has been destroyed, so that was not at the right place. And the FK got Recondat into his face, but still managing to just destroy it. Shout gets the first kill on Shivam. And Get Right still managing to take on 3 picks into this round as well. Get Right just demolishing the other team all by himself. And he is doing a great thing right now. Score 10-7. And again, GENNEX have a 3-round advantage. The 2 rounds won by Team Valorant Esports in the beginning of the second half is totally not worth it, I would say, because they are again on a 3-round disadvantage.
And the advantage they have indeed, because it's already 10-7. Rakshish is already occurred. If they do not make a comeback right now, it might be never at all. Valorant Esports have shown themselves to be quite prominent, but having a score of 7 against 10 it's a first timer for them. They've always been more on the top side of the matches, and being at the backside, having a deficit of 3, that's a new thing for them. They will be trying to equal this time around with a weird set. 4 sheriffs, 3 armor plates, half power plates at that too, followed by 1 ghost. Let's see how this works out for them. I'm quite curious how it will, because these are 4 sheriffs. While they do have 1-shot potential, they're very hard to control. Not to mention the fire rate is just terrible on them. As first man will go down soon enough. Not expecting it. Someone else. We are already getting trans. The push has already occurred on one side. First blood coming in from Valorant Esports are going to be on Betray. Bravo pushed out 3k. He's going to be trying and holding out the garden. Angry is over there. Sees the enemy, not able to quite get it. And he does get shut down and instantly wiped out by Angry, the enemy killjoy. What a mirror match this is. Spike will be held out by Angry, who may just throw it away to another ally. But he is the killjoy, so I believe it is his duty. And throw it he will. Omen will be the one picking it up.
Turret out.
Both teams currently very high
Scanning ahead.
on the thrill of the match. Shroud 3k. Seems to have to hold out the entirety of the side by himself. His ally does get spotted out. He's the only one on the side. Betray already going in for the backstab, as he's still pretty offensive.
Here.
Knows enemies on his left flank. Oh, saw him. Gets the pre-fire headshot. Luckily, that does not miss. He-Man has just given up his position, allowing Betray to back it up and move on to bomb side B. They thought it was A, apparently not so. While he puts them busy on bomb side A, they all shift to bomb side B, and he does go down against Chaos, but the damage has been done. They're already on bomb side B.
Spike
Spike
planted.
will go down, and the plantation will occur nonetheless. Backstab coming in on Get Right. Who gets to manage it and deficiate against Shroud 3K. Beacon Ball has been destroyed. He is aware of the enemy's position. Places up. That's not the mark you want to hit. Chaos is in front of him. Has the shot. There's future ability coming in. Once again. Has been shut down.
One enemy
Weird.
remaining.
Oh my god. He-Man getting a double head flick. The 1v1 scenario.
Is nothing.
No push coming in. He's gonna have to defuse it. Goes for the headshot. He's not gonna fight. Make it. He's gonna run it out. If he wants to save his abilities. And there he will be. Triple kill on himself, but not able to quite make it out of the situation. Getting no positive out of positivity or positive traits out of it whatsoever. We'll be moving on to round 19.
This reality.
I am with you.
We are strong.
There we are, 12-7. Did not quite expect to see this round. I mean, I was rooted for Weird Esports because of the weird tactics and their boasting high skills. However, He-Man can only carry so far. Get Right is on his way. He's against the entirety of his enemy team. Get Right and He-Man really are trying their best to hit those double digits number. Both teams are on the very slow movement and very slow paced gaming over here. This mid is slowly going to be power creeped. First initiation does occur from Sova. Get Right has put up his dart, allowing for Get Angry to go out and get the first blood on Sasmi. That's going to close it out. Following it up is going to be 2 kills from
Spike
Weird
down
team.
mid.
Spike has been dropped out. Apparently not. He-Man is coming in for that blood. He's out for it. He's been taken out. However, we're down to a 2v2 situation. If you do not make it out of it, you will not make it out at all. Backstab does
player
occur.
standing.
Akigod
30
takes out shot
seconds
to kill.
left.
Last man standing from Team Weird is going to be Chaos. It's a make or break deal over here. He does have his ultimate and all of his utilities. He may just pull this off. Oh, he's not one for very tactics, however. He's holding out
10 seconds left.
bomb side B. They cannot turn it around. They're gonna have to plant on bomb side B, and plant it they will. Chaos tries to push up from CT spawn. Moving up towards the garden. Will be facing off towards the Betray. As he aims down his side, sees the enemy, has heard him, he knows he's there. They both know he's there and he's been taken out. That's a quarter kill
Attackers
for
win.
AK God. First round will go towards Team Generation. That's the GG's in the chat. Stay tuned for round 2. Don't go anywhere and keep gaming. Alright, that was round 1. Luckily, there was no power cut. Oh.
Choose your agent.
Okay, I'm starting it. We've begun second match. Match 2 for Team VR Esports versus Generation X. Generation X did prove themselves to be superior in the first match, going 13-7. Now, while it did seem to be in the favor of neither of the teams, as they were pretty substantial, going neck to neck against each other on the scoreboard, suddenly Team Weird fell behind and Generation X just pulled forward. As has been the case for quite some time now. As for time, it just goes on and off instantaneously as we will begin our first round. Curious to see who will draw first blood. Is utility. Will not be spotted. They try to get the utility. But the entirety of the team is going to be pushing up on bomb side. B instead. Zhang is still hidden. He has been marked out. Sees the enemy, goes for the kill, but not quite getting it. Still marked out, gets knifed. The first ever knife in the tournament is going to go from angry to crucial. That's a mark of shame. That's a mark of shame if I've ever seen it. Plant station. Sound has been heard. First man does go down. Ability not able to quite make it, but the bomb does go
Spike
on
down
right.
A.
Spike has been dropped. Shivam and Betray are gonna have to hold it out.
Last player standing.
Weird Esports just might make it out. And they do indeed, as Weird Esports will take the first match for round 2. First round for match 2 in the eesi League. Finals.
Go get him.
God once again will solo out. Goes to the reveal dart. Places it in position. No one. That particular card, however. Fountain will be safe here.
Satchel out.
Back comes in. They are aware of the push coming in from long now. As bomb side A has already been taken care of. They're aware that bomb side A is already not taken care of. It's completely empty and they do move in. Shroud 3K trying to get as deep as possible before he's been spotted. Hey, his enemy knows that they're over there. He's a shotgun. Gets one. Saw the another one, but has been taken out already. Has been taken care of by He-Man. Mark for that is going to be AK God.
Bot coming back.
Or to stop any sort of pressure. Esports are definitely doing what they do best right now, which is being on the offense. Last three people are going to be AK God, Shivam, and Angry. Has been planted. If they do not go for it, if they do not defuse it, they will lose another round. I believe they positioned themselves just perfectly to get a kill
One
and steal
enemy
a weapon
remaining.
for the next round, but they won't quite make it as everyone will go down against Valorant Esports. And everyone will safely escape from the disastrous bomb launch.
Right here.
Turret out. Placing sentry.
One of the joys of having a killjoy in your team is that you have to give very little attention to a particular area. Your turret or your utility items will immediately allow you to know if your enemy is pushing that area or not. It's like this alarm bot. As soon as it pops off, he knows he's got a shotgun to the face. That's all he got to do. There's a shot coming in. Angry is going to hold out. Close angle with his shotty. Get right to use his bot correctly. Oh, he did not. That was just on point. Long is currently being held by Weird Ascot, but once again, they're trying to go out for bomb site A. They made plenty of noise on bomb site B, but these guys are adapters. They know how to adapt. They know that this might be a fake out. And the kills do come pouring in. Has been taken down. Wall bang from Get Right. Falling out of is going to be grenade to the face. Damage does come in on Crucial, who's pretty low right now.
One enemy remaining.
Just taken out. And that's a quadra kill from Get Right. First win
No charges left.
for the team does come in. The first ever win for Team GENNEX has come up. Knowing full well how Team Weird Esports performs, they held true to their side and held on to those engagements. This time, learning from her lessons, Angry decides to hold out a bit on the backside of the site. What has come up? Who has the other one?
Out of charges.
Shroud will go on A lobby. Leaving bomb site B. First ever initiation area. Video Esports Sam Speech does go down without a kill under his belt. And this just seems like a complete 180 of what we just saw. The 2-point lead has suddenly gone away from the clutches of Team Weird. Another smoke coming in by Brimstone on hookah.
Stim beacon down.
They do have info on the enemy and how many people there
Last
are.
player
Seeing this
standing.
two decide to go in, but they're not aware of their entire team that's holding it out, and Angry gets a double kill over there. Posing no challenge to them whatsoever, as they do get a flawless victory over there. No man from the defender, not even a single player goes down in that initiation. A complete easy by the book team vibe. The turret and the alarm bot will go on long. The thing about playing a killjoy is once your gadgets are down, you cannot go offensively. Because if you go down, your gadgets are pretty much useless.
Deploying drone.
Except of course blocking hallways. Drone has been spotted. Angry has marked. Takes no damage whatsoever. Blind spike. First man to go down is going to be
Spike down.
none other than, oh my god, the entirety of the VS has gone down. Shim is on a quadra kill. They've only got one more target to take out with Shroud. Shroud 3k. Shim does not know his location, however. This man just went nuclear.
Launching smoke.
Smokes out. Rodriguez does not wishes to give. Oh, the teabag! The teabag shot coming in from AK. God. They're definitely not letting them in. Because Team GENNEX has just pulled through of a deficit of +2 to Team Weird from a +1 towards Team GENNEX.
Turret out.
Now, I've said this before in the previous matches of Team Weird, and I'll say it again. They work on individual shininess. What that means is everyone is unique in their own flavor. And that also means that they do not really care too much about teamwork. It's like one of the perks that come with it and a prerequisite. And that is proving to be quite a difficulty for Team Weird because they're not really playing in harmony. As multiple people will go down. Another one dead. There's the ultimate. He will get a kill.
Spike down A.
Last man will also go down as everyone gets one kill in this game. Team Weird must understand that playing individually will only get you so far. When they do initiate towards the side, there's no one to watch their back. Sometimes the initiator does not have a person looking on his right side while he does peek the left corner. Sometimes he does not get a backup as a trade call center. And that just looks against their favors. There's the reveal. No one has marked, however, but that's not stopping enough
Out of charge.
from initiating his fight. Forward does go out.
Placing sentry.
No fight has broken out so far. They made plenty of noise at bomb side A. They do decide to rotate B. And it would seem the defenders have the same idea. They know what's happening. And they are shifting towards it, the entirety of the team.
Bot coming back.
Joke's over. You're dead.
There's the ultimate pushing it in. It's going to be Weird Samsi. Gets taken out quite easily and Angry will get a kill. Multiple dead. There's the ultimate coming from Brimstone. Oh, they're caught in a dire situation. Only 2 people remaining.
30
Smoke.
seconds left.
Blocks of any vision to Hookah.
Your duty is not over.
And then revive will work just perfectly for them to save their economy. Have any of the progress be undone. They rotate back to bomb site A.
10 seconds left.
Plant will go down, however. All they must do now is defend against 4 players. Not an easy feat, I understand, but it is something that must be done. Gets one! Gets taken out. Says me. Now having to go into 1v2. This blind pushes it in, sees the enemy, loads it off, gets taken out instantaneously by Betray. As Samsi will be dragged down to the depths of hell, where a pyromaniac does belong. And I'll shift us to round 8. Things looking to be in favor of Team Generation X, who are currently at a 5-2. However, as soon as at halftime hits, things will have a drastic turn.
Turret out.
Time to take this hill.
Team Generation X, however, very much content with how they perform on attack and defense, and that has always worked towards their own diligence and positivity. As the droning still occurs, says me
Smoke's
tries to
down.
push forward.
Fire in the hole.
They're spotted out. There comes the ultimate coming in. Hits him, but doesn't quite get the kill as Shim still survives.
Ollie.
E-Man doesn't know how much damage he did. He's gotta die for it. E-Man, reeling in the wrong moment. Is
Spike
going to be
down,
wall
B.
banged by Betray, who sets up the kill quite perfectly. If you did not see, he put down the slow and then proceeded to wall bang the goddamn heart of the enemy. Weird.
I
We
have the
only have
spike.
3 players remaining. They have to turn this around. They must. If they do not, it's going to be a game over for them in the gaming league of ESI. 35 seconds left on the clock. Initiation must occur any moment now. Crucial.
30 seconds left.
Playing a benefactory role, as he will be the first man initiating towards the bomb site. Sees there and gets a wall bang headshot. That's a double follow up on that. Not something you get every day. Has picked up the weaponry. Is going to be falling up, but Sasmi on the other hand is going to keep going all in with his own sheriff. Gets a headshot, so it's just perfectly.
10
5
seconds
HP.
left.
3v3, they may just pull this around. Spoken too soon,
Last
I suppose.
player standing.
Zangri will get a double kill.
Last player
Crucial still in the
standing.
game. Got a double, got a triple in that. He has the ultimate, nothing they can do about it. They've got to wait for it to die out. As a deadly laser from the sun does reside, but the damage is done. He's got to play it out. He's got to defend it. He's got to defuse it. Emol as the fire approaches, no time. He will go down as the Moil does come up. Crucial playing the mind games. Definitely a crucial benefactor and part of this particular team. He did manage to clutch it out on a 1v4. But your final kill will definitely be the highlight of that match.
Placing sentry.
5-3. Weird have finally begun their approach to climb the ladder, I see. How will this perform is the question, however. Zima is once again going to be initiating his battles in a risky fashion. Upside A is still open for the taking. How well have they adapted is the question. Do they know what Weird will play next? Yes, they do. They all rotate, and so do Weird. They're all going to fight at bomb side A. They thought they might take B. They can still turn this on, but they're not going to go for it. They heard the smoke. They know they're taking it, and they've all just approached and rendezvous on bomb site A. Shock that damage will not come up, however, as the plant will take place. There it goes. It's a 4v5 situation. Generation X might have pulled them out of a lot of situations, but this will seem to be quite one of them.
Launching smoke.
As Get Right will be making an end to the side. Grenade misaligned and
Joke's
misplaced.
over. You're dead.
Will work against their favor. Sasmi will be moving in with his ultimate already activated, going in with the goddamn Vandal. Maul is out to stop anyone. Saw the enemy, has the volley coming out. Double kill and triple kill from LFT. Crucial. 1v2 situation. Goes for the defuse. Quadra for Crucial, just under the walk in the park. And the score will turn to 5-4. Valorant Esports definitely going in. with one of the best picks for themselves being LFT Crucial. He may be a substitute, but he's a damn good Brimstone. He has also been a coach for this team, and that has clearly worked towards their favor, as he knows the tricks and tips up everyone's sleeves. He knows what the enemy's movements are. This man is hardcore psychology. So I was just realizing that enemy has taken up the orb, can't do nothing much about it. Score is 5-4. They're gonna have to act out pretty quickly. Shout, CK will try to push it out against Get Right. Get Right is the top frag as well, so you gotta really work it out. There's a slow up, no initiation will be coming in just yet. Get Right still holding his position, trying not to overpeak himself. As Team BD Sports this time around try to hold one angle, while have the rest of them rotate to bomb side B. There comes the kill. They are quite aware of the situation that is now unfolding in front of them. This is the entirety of Team Beard has moved to bomb side B. But the battle does continue in the 3v4 situation.
30 seconds left.
There's a grenade. Plantation will take place. There's the ultimate. One down. Make it 2 as the damage has been done.
Revealing area. Found
They
them.
need the push of one of them. And must now push up. There's the ultimate. Will get the kill. Last 2 players standing are going to be none other than Viet Sasmi and MF God. Where there's ultimate. No defuse. He's defusing it. He's going for it. Spy diffuser has been killed. No time remaining. Either get the kill or get out. Got one. Not able to fight. Make the mark on another one, as we will be going to 5-ball. Round 11. Let's go. This has been jaw-dropping performance from both teams and their top competitors as well, because Get Right is definitely one of the most pros and the most highly cruciable, high dominated player, as he is playing
Revealing area.
high end games, almost double-digit numbers on his skill feed. E-Man was a dominating factor in the previous games, but is not quite picking it up this time around, playing more of a supportive role. Mark has been done up. No damage will be put out, however. 1 up, 2 up,
Spike
1 dead,
down
2 dead.
A.
And we got Caesar. There's another one. As with 2 players remain. But they're actually angry. Caesar gets the shot. 2v2 situation where Spike has been planted. Phoenix has the ultimate. Can definitely make a change over here. MF God also with his utility. There's the ultimate.
Placing
Launching smoke.
This has cleared out a lot of area for them. Smoke to give them extra cover.
Standing
As
ahead.
they do now push up.
Found them.
Joke's over.
Zaoka does come in. They have marked them for death.
Last player standing.
1 goes down, however. Will he make it a 2? Howard? That's the question. He might just defuse it. He's going for it and not stopping his skulls. Got it. He actually got it. I'm not even mad. I'm actually not even mad. He actually stuck it. Didn't even
Last
wait for
round
Phoenix to
before
like
the switch.
just come up, greet him, say hello, hi. Actually, no. Just continue to defuse it like nothing happened. Not even mad. That's actually pretty amazing. He must have calculated it. How much time the lockout of the ability is. It does go out on long. I am still rooting for Team VA. However, Team GENNEX have been proving themselves to be quite a dominative force to be reckoned with. Time and time again. Second kill drive pulls down our ultimate in fountain. There's no way they can take care of that. But they will ult it out though. Lockdown has been destroyed, allowing them to push it out. Did he just use the ultimate to destroy a lockdown? I mean,
Healing.
I thought Team Weird was strange, but god dang. This thing is another level of Valorant.exe. Ultimate worked out in their favor nonetheless because
One enemy remaining.
Weird has got multiple kills. Last match
Spike
he's going to be shown
planted.
who uses the ability. Maybe if he would have saved his utility, he would have been able to make a difference now. With no ultimate, he has no choice but to push in. Gotcha. The headshot shot him right before it. A bit sure there. As we go down, Sasmi will get the kill. Wall bang Shiva.
Switching sides.
Oh, there's a last round that does explain quite a lot. They denied the plant on bomb side B, but the cost for rotating to A was too much, far too much, far than too more than what they predicted, and they had to settle for a loss. At 6-6, both teams are once again at each other's throat. Team GENNEX has still failed to fall back and continues to rise.
Out.
Team Weird trying to catch up every time the lead does occur. Match pause timer has been used up. No reason explained thus far. Probably a DC from one of the players. Let us have a cinematic view of the map. Pause timer does go off, however, as we will be continuing to round 13. Let's see how this works out for both the teams' favors. Team Weird have had defense to be their weak spot.
Go get him.
First blood will be coming up as Weird will get their first blood on Angry. Killjoy. This trick has been super aligned them.
Enemy
back
mark.
to the initial. Multiple allies fall down as Weird gets the triple kill on site so far.
Last player standing. Flawless.
And a match in the favor of Team Weird, who might just pull this off. They've already lost the first match, and they cannot afford to lose another. I believe that is what's keeping them motivated. And that's what's getting them going. But again, this is where the turning point comes to be. This is where Team Weird starts to lose it. And this is also where Team Generation X
Turret out.
shows their true colors as the beast comes pouring out. Match has been paused, however, for now. Valorant really does have some pretty beautiful maps. The art direction is in point. The execution, however, seems to be a bit lacking per se. There is very little storytelling. It's not more of a show and tell, but more of a wait for the load to come out and then you'll understand what's happening. Because up until recently, we did not know that clones were a thing. All we understood was there were two teams with two different players fighting on different areas. We didn't even know what the spike was for. Only reason we figure out that it was sucking out the radiance from the atmosphere. Enough about art direction, however. We're gonna have games coming in. Team Weird, I have been rooting for this team for so long. And they're finally making a comeback. So I am shifting my pace towards Team Generation X now. They are quite dominating.
Smoke's down.
There's Smoke doesn't really want to give out any of the possible information.
Launching smoke.
But then that's it. Bomb side B. Down the charge left for Raze. And Sage. First person will go down as the trade does come in. Limit of damage already done. As bomb side A will be pushed out. The sniper from Weird does know of the push that's coming in. Fight does occur. Grenade comes in, they all get taken down.
Last player
That's
standing.
one, that's two. Last player standing is going to be Shivam.
One enemy remaining.
As we go to a 1v1 situation over here. Molly in position. That's not enough. That is not enough. That is not enough. The defuse has already come in. Only half left. He hasn't seen the enemy, however. Oh, his position has been revealed now. He's just got to wait. He's really playing the mind game over here. And he's done it! Once again, stuck to it! Team Weird definitely going and playing the mind games over here. And the strangest part is that Team Generation is actually falling for it.
Turret out.
Scanning ahead. Shot dart.
We can see once again that the attackers are once again pushing to one particular site. On two different angles. That being B this time around. Usually
Enemy tag.
from long. Enemy has been marked. I believe Weird is definitely making defense to be their forte now.
Out of charges.
As a straw
Out
can
of
bring
charges.
out every single utility available. You honestly so with no bleeds now remaining. Only is replenishable.
Revealing area.
Open us up.
The ultimate. As a people
Shot down.
follow it up with the third one. Two players remaining on the attacker side.
One enemy remaining.
Last man standing is going to be Killjoy, angry. Knows the backstab has been taken out instantaneously as he will go down to the hands of He-Man. The picks of their weaponry. Let's have a look, shall we?
Turret out.
The defensive team Weird have had multiple winning roles contests continuously. This allowed them to have a very
Revealing
fine
area.
set of weaponry, which just continues to allow them to snowball the game. The other opposing team, however, on the other end, GENNEX is struggling for funds. out. Two different areas.
Spike down A.
I have the spike. Scanning ahead.
Last player standing.
Flawless victory coming in from Team Esports, as they will get a 5-man wipe without getting a single death on their end. 6-10, things do seem to be looking good for Team Esports. They might just pull it back, allowing them to go to match 3 or ESI Gaming League. Let's see how good of this initiation will be. The attackers are struggling right now with the enemy's positioning. There's the molly. Stop in just time. Let's go out, however. The vegan waller as well. Not going to find his mark, however. Quality shots coming in bomb side. A shot. Vandal and Phantom fighting each other. Sound soaring through the sky and the air. Crucial, we'll look for the space. Another crucial thing to remember in Valorant is that this is not a team game. This is not an individual game, it's a team game. Get right has been taken out, however. Attackers are definitely struggling over here. It will seem they are not familiar with the choke points and kill areas for this map, as we will get a triple kill over here.
30 seconds left.
Let's have some eyes on him. Only 2 players remaining, being AK God alongside Shivam.
One enemy remaining.
Almost goes down, gets double kill.
Spike down A.
AK God just to take out 3 more. Must also plant the bomb. There's no time remaining. Almost gets a kill, but gets taken out instead. Assassin will be moving on to the next round with a quadra kill. Already out to 6-11 score over here. And I must admit, it is not looking pretty good for Team GENNEX. While they didn't meet, well, they did win round 1, match 1. They still failed to follow it up.
Let us hunt.
Turret out.
Preparations are complete, deciding that it's a not so risky approach. The entirety of the attackers team just trying to push up long. Gets punished for it dearly, as 1 man will go down.
Shock dart.
Go get him.
Quiet now.
There's another set of
One
victories
enemy
being
remaining.
garnished.
Spike
The enemy's
down
last man
B.
standing is going to be angry.
Flawless.
As it does go down. 1 more round, and Valorant Esports will make it to match 3. The overtime for this particular
point.
match. All they must do is defend for 1 more round. That means using all the utilities
here.
available to them in order to get all the kills. Or defuse. On the attacking side, we have 3 ultimates available, and the same is the info on the defense side.
Revealing area.
Gets right, moving towards the bomb site. He has not seen any of the enemies in there, however. Blind fires into the smoke, making sure no one's in there. There's a satchel, blows up just in case to lure out the enemy. He waits, patiently waits.
I am the hunter.
And there's another ability. As he will go in, getting a kill on the unsuspecting Crucial. Down to 2v3 scenario.
Revealing area. There they are.
One enemy remaining.
Last man standing is going to be none other than AK God. And we will be moving on to match 3.
Win.
The defenders team does win. We'll see you soon. Till next time, stay tuned, stay gaming. Peace out.
We are back into this third map, and the final map of this best of three. Not to mention, the first map was won by Team GENNEX Esports, and the second match was won by Team of Weird Esports. So the final map is one of the deciding maps, and the team that wins this will go into the finalists. So this is the crucial map, and this is none other than the Heaven map. Not to mention, Heaven has the three sides. First round going in, and you can see a split strategy coming out from the attackers into this round. Taking it slowly, not going to give the other team, the defending team, GENNEX Esports, any kind of advantage early into this round. Yep, they are taking it slowly. Mid presence getting shown by the attackers, and they are not going to rush into any Oh, the positions. Betray is outside the A area, A shot. Could easily do a backstab during a rotation. Very good spot for him.
Blocking sight.
You can see the spike has been planted. Not to mention one defender is already out of this game. MF God is there. Could go in for a long plan. That is also a long plan, not to mention. And one Betray is going in for a backstab. Could easily take down 2 to 3 players with his shot. And there comes the first shot. Not very crucial.
Last player
Taking him
standing.
down. And He-Man and Shroud. And the Shroud gets 2 picks into this round. Shroud just dominating with this 2 picks. And Betray was going in for the backstab, right thinking for him. But he was also taken down courtesy of Crucial this time. And this first round going in the favor of Weird Esports, and they will definitely try keep a head-on start into this game and have any round of advantage they can to keep up and go into the second round with the advantage. Eco round coming in for the team of GENNEX Esports. Classic with no shields. And the agent competition for both of these teams is pretty much the same. So was Astra. Kills are same for both of these players.
Blocking sight.
Jet is also common. And He-Man just rushing into the side. Angry takes down 2. Not to mention, Get Right also takes down 2. He-Man gets the pick. And there's this complete bombardment of utilities. Not to mention Shivam taking it slowly.
Spike planted.
They are going to take it on a retake position.
Enemy
2 attackers remaining, 3 defenders, 1 player advantage for the attack for the defenders this time. Shock Dart goes in. What is on red place? We will have to see. And you can see Get Right just going in through that wall back. Oh! MF caught with that Spectre spray, getting 3 picks into this round. Very right thinking for MF God not to rush into this situation. And as a result, they won the second round as well. This third round, pretty crucial round because both of these teams will have the right economy. And economy is a pretty important part of this game.
Turret out.
Third round starting soon. MF God getting the right, and Sage just using that wall to protect the B side. Not to mention MF God just going and destroying that sectors of the wall with that sector. Full rush, full B rush coming out from the attacker. And Jet gets the first pick. Sage is already out. Healer is down into this game. He-Man on a roll right now. And Get Right gets the 2 pick for the attackers. It's a 3v2 situation. 1 defender. Disadvantage for the defenders. 1 player advantage for the attackers this time. And they are rotating from the B2A side, and that is a good strategy. 1 player at the Stevers at the A side, and he can definitely do a backstab. And 1 player is at the A link.
One enemy remaining.
And backstab comes in, but still, He-Man making sure to take him down. Betray is again out of this game. Second time, just failing to do the backstab. And it is just 1 player remaining.
Shock Dart.
And Shock Dart comes in. Second Shock Dart also comes in, and I think both of them were at target. And Angry is managing to take down 1. Crucial, still trying his best and took down Angry at the last of this round. 3 rounds into the favor of Weird Esports, and they're just doing great into this match. But for the team GENNEX Esports, they will have to do something about this because change of economics rounds and eco rounds, and the next round of getting into the hard buy and then again eco round and hard buy continues unless you stop and win this round and put your economy back on the track. So winning 1 round at least is the bare minimum for them. He's just walling that garage area, and that is an important area. You can definitely rotate to B or C with just 1 call through that garage, and walling it is the right choice. Attackers now, they are again taking it slowly. Outrun comes in for Crucial. He manages to tag Sage this time, and He-Man gets the first pick on Get Right. Stasmi managing to take down Shivam, but Shivam still managing to take down Jet. 3v4 situation, again 1 player disadvantage for the defenders. And Angry with that Sheriff still not damaging Stasmi, and Stasmi gets to punish him. This time, AK God takes down and God, and Crucial is still there. Crucial is just looking for the backstab. Betray with that frenzy this time. Just on a roll right now. Could easily do, and exactly just backstabbing. Betray and gets the 3 picks into this round. 4-0 score. And the 4-0 score is a great lead, especially in the first half. If you get an advantage of 4-0 score, at least 4-round advantage, then you can easily rest into the second half and win it very easily. But if this score needs to be equalized by the team of GENNEX Esports, then they will have to do something about it right now into this round. And this is the full buy. You can see Operator coming out from Betray this time, and he will have to use it to get 2 to 3 picks at the bare minimum. Shroud is into the range of Betray. Betray just holding at the mid area, and that is a very, very expensive buy. You need to get 1 pick at least for it to be worth it. Not to mention 2 and 3 picks will do the work for you, but still 1 pick is the bare minimum. And the 3 push coming out from the attackers. Astra smoke in their way. Sasmi using that run it back. Blinds coming in front of him. Just clearing out the area. He-Man just dashing it into the side. And there is. Those kills are spawn grenade. Sasmi gets the first pick. Gets right. Just managing to take down He-Man and Crucial getting to trade his teammate. Plant going into the wave. Again, 1 play disadvantage for the defenders. And a complete dominance coming out from the team of VID Sports. Crucial looking for the backstab this time. Shroud managing. Shroud gets the pick, but Betray still taking down Shroud, and it is a 3v2 situation. Betray needs to do something about this round because it's a very important round. He already bought the Operator. Reveal comes in. Astra smoke into way. Not to mention Betray using his smokes as well, and he gets taken out good at random smoke. Crucial using it. Hunter's Fury. Clearing out the area. Astra Soul player remaining will try to go in for a save of the Operator. Oh no, not this time. Sasmi just stopping the Operator saving this time. And as a result, the Operator is going to be in the vein. 0-13 predictions coming out in the chat box right now. And that is a pretty bold prediction. And that might be true considering the score is 5-0 right now. Very, very tight spot for the team of GENNEX Esports. They need to get a defendable score in the first half to do something about the second half as well. But if they are not winning even a single round in the first half, then no chance of comeback in the second half. So the time to start it is right now, and you need to win it right now. The time has been stopped. There might be some kind of technical issue these players are facing, and the timeout is in its way. And you can see Get Right has been disconnected, so he is a crucial player for his team, and he needs to come back at any cost because this is the final match for the semi-finalists, and the team which wins this match will get the ticket to the finalists. So winning this is the first priority for every team and every player this time. We already have 1 finalist with us, and we are waiting for the second finalist with us, and this might be GENNEX or VID Esports. So we will have to see which team gets over the other. But one map has been won by both of these teams, and in this map, VID Esports is dominating in this Heaven map because they are attacking, and 3-side defending is hard on Heaven. So the attacking part in this map was a great idea. Not to mention they are having 5-0 score right now, so 5-round lead is great lead in itself, and defending it in the second half will be difficult until and unless you are having some kind of word or THC with you or something different hacks. But right now, game is totally tilting in the favor of VID Gaming. The timer has been put off right now. Yes, the timer has been continued. Players are back, and we are moving into the 6th round with the help of complete domination coming out from the team of VID Gaming. So using that alarm bot to put for the backstab Astra smokes, and the slow ops coming out from Sage at the B window. No rush coming out from the attackers. Wallbang coming out from Crucial, trying to get the peak. The kill. Frog Dart also in its way. No damage whatsoever. And that is an economic round. He-Man gets the first kill on Betray, and Betray is just getting killed every time into this round. And he hasn't even started getting a few picks. Angry still at the mid doors, at the garage, has a sheriff onto his hand and could do 1 or 2 picks. But rotation coming out for the attackers is making the sound at the mid, and then rotating towards the A side is a pretty great strategy. The first map is totally over and it was in the favor of GENNEX Esports, but the second map was in the favor of Team eesi Esports. So 1-1 round for both of these teams. One player coming in for a backstab, and Angry managing to take down Safni, and AK God just gets the kill on He-Man, and again there's one player in front of him. God goes into that spray. 19 HP remaining for him. He gets taken down. Prima with that 2 pick. But still, Angry is there. 5 HP remaining. 1v1 situation. And Angry managing to get the headshot. And this is the first round. This might be going in the favor of Team GENNEX Esports.
Boss coming back.
Yes, the defenders have finally won their first round. Not to mention, they will be securing 1 weapon also. And Angry just doing the 5 HP clutch for him, for his teammate, and getting the first round. The score is 5-1, and this might be the time the team GENNEX is starting to get into this game. Betray, again, you can see he has a score of 2 kills only, but he has got the operator again, and he will have to get a few picks into this round if he has to use those 500 bucks to its fullest. But right now, he isn't been totally onto his comps. And he will be watching over that window and the mid area.
Pulling them in.
Astra abilities, Nebulas going in
Get out of my way.
and complete, and He-Man still using those blades from not a damage. I think it was a slight damage, and Angry just getting turned in between those Astra abilities and spawn grenade. Gets taken down. Kasmi takes Angry down as well, and AK got with that 3 picks into this round. Just totally demolishing the attacking team all by himself, and Betray gets the last kill using that operator. A great round coming out from AK God, doing the work as a battle stage this time. Gets 3 picks at the most required time, because that was a full push coming out from the attackers into the C side, and your defenders were already completely taken down. Here comes a tactical timeout for the teams, because this is the right time. This is the time where you will get to look over to your strategies and check what are you doing wrong, and you do get a little bit of tactical timeout, so using it to its fullest is what you should do. And talking about the Haven map, 3 sides A, B and C, and every side has two ways at least to enter. Not to mention, B side has around 3 ways, 1 from the face of it and 2 from the left side. So B side holding is a very hard work for these teams, and C side is also great in itself. You also need to cover the garage area, because that will give a quick rotation if it is given back to the attackers. So covering up is also a very important task. Not to mention, A side has 2 entries, A short and the A steamer. Both of the area are pretty close to each other, so if you combine them, then that will be nearly 1 area. But still, entering the area is much difficult than the other areas. So, and retaking A area is also a difficult task, because there is a heaven where you can definitely easily get taken on because of those wall banks. And the second side is basically walled by the attacker stage. Full A push coming out from the attackers. Astra using her abilities from the beginning of this round. Sage walling that A steamer, and that is a pretty weird wall, but that is the right wall, and completely getting destroyed by Shroud and his teammates. VS has me trying to fake or try to clear the area. That is the choice he has right now. And attackers just making the sound. Shroud is still there. Not to mention, other teammates have already rotated. 1 is at the window, 3 are outside the C area. C long right now. MF God using those abilities.
You are divided.
Safby getting the entry. Points coming out from him. And not to mention, Angela has used her wall as well. And and Angry manages to take down Sasmi, who was on a roll. Angry gets the second pick on MM God as well. Shroud gets the pick, and MM God also gets a pick as well. It's a 3v2 situation, and now it's a 2v2 of MF
I
God,
have the spike.
and he has the spike. He needs to go in for a plant. 30 seconds, 35 seconds remaining for him nearly. And that is a very less
seconds
time
left.
considering there are defenders in your way also. One at the garage, one
Knocking them.
into that back area. MF God and Blazestorm coming out from the jet.
See, you're welcome.
And MF God just getting a direct headshot to that smoke. He is on a 25
Player
HP.
standing.
And he gets taken down. Shivam takes him down this time. Oh, what was that? Just Shroud getting the last kill at the last moment, because the time remaining was less than 10 seconds, and Shroud went in for the kill and he got the kill. And as a result, the score is 6-2. And again, Viet Gaming have a 4-round advantage. So that is, again, they are just coming back into this game. Two rounds they definitely lost, but they are still not losing their hopes. They are still doing their best in order to move to the finalists. Both of the teams now have the economy, and this will be a pretty crucial round, because on the side of defenders we have already won only 2 rounds. So this round, after buying heavy weapons, will definitely, if you lose this round, you will have a dent on your economy. And first kill coming out from Sasmi, just taking down Betray, and Betray has been, again, you can see he has been getting taken down again and again very early into this round, and that he is the sole duelist, so he has to get the kills whatsoever his situation is, but he doesn't seem to be doing so right now. And rotation coming out for the attackers from mid to A, using that attacker spawn area, and they are taking it, definitely they are taking it slowly enough for the defenders to understand them.
Concealment.
And here comes the revive. Betray is definitely back into this game, but will he be able to get the kills is the thing. Sasmi using run it back to clear the area. Jet with him dashing into the side. Sasmi using that flame, trying to clear the area all by himself. The ultimate running back goes on, and he is back into the area. And Sova using his Hunter's Fury, no kill coming out from him. AFK God gets the kill on Shroud, but Shroud still takes on Betray. Betray is again out of this game, even though being called out, and Resurrection. So here comes the defender kill. They're using a lockdown, and Get Right gets the first kill on MF God. 1 player at the A heaven, 2 players at the heaven, not to mention AK God taking down with that minor peak, and there is Astro Wall and Agri going in for a defuse, and he just might be able to defuse it. Yes, he does defuse the spike, and teammates coming out from the side of defenders,
remaining.
and Angry still managed to get the last kill of Sasmi as well. That was a complete rotation coming out from Sasmi from A, then going to B, and then going for a backstab, but that definitely took him a long time, and the spike was totally diffused until then. So not a right choice, not a wise choice coming out from Sasmi. Score 3-6. Defenders still have a chance to make it a respectable and defendable score, like 5-7 or 6-6 at the max for the second half, but will they be able to do is a question right now, because Viet Gaming is totally onto their form. Angry this time setting up the B area, and that is his predictions going in. Attackers also just fully rushing in into his traps. And shock dart also, Angry is running low onto his health because of those shock darts. MF God just blinding those areas. He takes down one, but Crucial gets the trade. Weird MF God gets the trade. Get Right taking down MF God, and the spike has been killed, and Shivam with that long range taking on Sasmi. Shroud, Get Right is also out into the game courtesy of Shroud. And Shivam has been revealed, and the ultimate might be coming anytime soon, but not right now. He has been saving it for the spike diffuser, for the post plant status. Crucial might go in for a rush, and Shivam takes him down. He has been punished, and Shivam gets 3 kills into this round, and he has just got the round for his teammate. Score 4-6. Will it be a 6-6 score, or will it be a 5-7? Is in both the cases, I mean in the case of 5-7, Viet Gaming will have a round advantage of 2 rounds, but in the case of 6-6, both of the teams will have an equalized chance of getting the advantage in the second half. So it is a top priority for the GENNEX Esports to equalize the score, but for the side of Viet Esports, they will have to get the advantage. Might be a comeback for Team GENNEX in the first half. Attackers, they are going in, and Shivam just using his utilities, 3 players at the A side, and that is the A stacking coming out from the attack from the defenders.
vision. Concealment.
Attackers, they are definitely taking it slowly, but they're still not able to get the rounds for their
You should
team.
run.
And they've already lost on 4 rounds after winning 5 rounds, I would say. Still coming out from Betray, and this is the first time he has got the first kill. Shivam gets the second kill. AK God gets the third kill, and
One
the defender
enemy
just
remaining.
pushing it to the attackers and getting the fight to them.
Need that back.
And as a result, it is a 1v3 situation. Sole player of Astra in the attackers remaining against 3 players of the defenders. And Astra might go in for an A plant. And the spike is getting planted. That might be a fake plant coming out for him. Random space. Spike is getting
30
planted.
seconds left.
Again a fake plant, and yes, MF God gets the third kill. And he is on a streak for ace this time. Not to mention, one player is in front of him at the A-Link. And the second player is coming for a backstab, and he might get sandwiched in between them. But Shivam just managing to take him down. Shivam just doing the work for his team.
Pulling them in.
And this
Last
was the first time
round
Betray
in
got
the
the first
half.
pick. He was the one who was giving the first pick and the pick as well. Score 5-6. Defender
1 second, people.
doing their best to
I
do a
gotta visit
comeback
the Astro
for a
to
score
play
of
some
5 or for a
stars.
score of 6-6. But attackers desperate to take it for a score of 7-5 for their advantage. And this time defenders just seem to be
Heading
just
to the
reading
above.
and using the telepathy to read the minds of the attackers. And might be using some kind of .exe, who knows. Attackers desperate, they are just rushing into the site without any strategy.
Concealment. Recovering it. Taking that back.
Where esports getting
You are
morale and
divided.
confidence boost from the chat box if they're watching it, but they are playing it intact. And Get Right gets the first pick on Crucial. That is the information out for you. Not to mention, He-Man gets the pick, but Betray this time Betray is on a roll, gets the 2 pick. And 2 attackers are also down. It's a 2v4 situation. MF God gets a peek on AK God, and AK God has also been
enemy
taken down.
remaining.
Betray gets the third
Spike
pick.
down.
He is on a roll for a 4 kills. But Get Right gets the second peak and a pick for his team. And as a result, the score is 6-6 into this first half.
sides.
Equalized score for both of the teams. And not to mention, that is an equal chance for both of the teams to get the advantage.
BYB fam.
And this
Going
round
to
is pretty
Astro
crucial
to do
round
them
because
Astro Guardian
6
things I
score.
do.
6 and 6 score is not good enough for the second half, especially because games will change, and especially it is now GENNEX doing the attacking part and Valorant Esports doing the defending part. And GENNEX, they will have to rely on their sole duelist to get the entry, and that is the Jet only. And they have Astra for the smokes, they have Sage for the healing part, they have Killjoy for the backstab, and they have Sova for the revealing and the information part. So they have all of those agents which they can definitely use to its fullest. But Betray, he is the sole duelist, so he will have to do the work for his duelist. Shivam just rushing into the side, gets revealed. Recon that from the opposite Sova, crucial. And they are playing a split strategy, just picking A side and then going in for a rotation. Shivam using his utilities at the A side. And Stream trapping. Oh no, not a chance. The stream is getting delayed by 1.5 minutes actually. So that is just one round later you are watching. And first rate coming out from Killjoy takes the other Killjoy angry. And Betray gets the pick.
Spike down.
And Shivam gets the peak as well. And it is just 3v2 situation for the attackers. Not to mention Shivam is running on 47 HP. And he needs to do the kill. He needs to mention there is this Sova as well, and he can definitely do the work for you because Jet is already low onto his health.
Last player standing.
And Crucial getting
down.
taken down. Crucial taking down Shivam with that shock dart who was running low onto his health. Crucial going in for a backstab. That was the right choice for him. And Sova
30
is just
seconds
pushing him.
left.
Crucial might be able to take him down with a single peek, and he got the peek but not able to rush because that is the right choice, and still managing to take that kill with that direct headshot, not missing that chance, not giving the opponent a chance also. And as a result, the score is 7-6. And again, Viet Gaming have a 1-round advantage. They will have the economy advantage as well. They can go in for the Spectres and full kills and half kills by into this round. But for the side of GENNEX, they will have to go in for another eco round. Classic is what people choose, and looks like they will be also choosing the Classic with no shields and only abilities that you will have to use.
Going Astro, guys. That'll work.
And the game is getting interesting because the comeback from GENNEX Esports was worth watching.
Concealment.
Still coming out from He-Man, and he is on a roll, taking down Angry. And a full A rush coming out from the attackers.
Blocking vision.
One player down, and they're still taking slowly.
Spike
Still,
down A.
oh, crucial
One
getting
enemy
the
remaining.
1 peak.
Flawless.
Is He-Man getting 3 peaks and gets the 4th kill as well. He-Man just stopping the attack from the attackers into the A side, gets the 4th kill and gets the round for his teammate as well. And it is a score of 8-6 with 2-round advantage going in the favor of Weird Esports. And if it continues on, they will have a couple of more rounds advantage and they will definitely go into the finalists. But for the GENNEX Esports, they will have the economy in this round after losing the last two rounds. And as a result, winning is the only option they will have into this round, because if they lose, then the economy will get hurt and the chain of economy and advice will continue until unless you lose this game. Weird fought a win, and Weird just getting cheered from the chat box. Recon dart or bolt comes in. MF God does get revealed, but no push from the attackers whatsoever.
Pulling them in.
Winning this round is definitely their top priority. MF God goes with that spray. Final peak given by Jet Betray.
Obscuring vision.
Smokes coming out from the side of MF God, trying to stop the push. And this might call in for the rotation for the attackers. They are totally not giving away the vibes to get taken down. But still, and there is AK God. Might be able to take down one wall and goes in a slight wall bang with that edge of that wall. And yes, he manages to take down. Crucial this time. The wall comes into this way of MF God and he destroys the wall as well. But on the other hand, that wall is enough to go for a spike plant. The spike planter is down this time.
Remaining.
And oh my god, MF God getting 3 picks into this round. And he got the gun as well, but Shroud gets the last kill. And as a result, the score is 9-6. And the attack coming out from the GENNEX was failed in the hands of MF God. And MF God 3 kills just popping out of nowhere into the face of AK God. And that was unpredicted by him as well.
I should play some Astral Stars in this reality.
And the game is getting more and more difficult for GENNEX Esports, because every time they lose one round, they lose the economy as well. They lose their games, they lose their economies and the weapons, and also the morale also gets lower every round. But they still manage to do a comeback in the first round, first half, and we can definitely expect them to do the same this time as well. But they will have to do the comeback from the beginning of this round. 3 rounds they've already lost, but they need to get this round back as well. Technical pause and timeout getting taken down, getting taken by the teams, and this is an important time because you need to look over to your strategies and check what the hell are you doing wrong in this match. Attackers now, they are so much desperate to get one round back, and this is the economic round. Pushing together is definitely the right choice, but considering there are heavy weapons against the opponents, that might not be the right choice, because single spray can take down a couple of enemies, and this is what we saw in the last round. MF God using that Spectre, taking down 3 to 4 players. 3 players was that, at least 3 players with a single spray of Spectre. And that is a full push at the C side. And the entry goes in, not only Sasmi gets the first pick on Angry, and Sasmi falls back. That is the right choice.
1 enemy remaining.
And Shroud gets 2 picks.
Down.
Crucial gets the 3rd pick. And the attacker is just falling into this round. Get right getting 3 picks as well for his team, and he's the sole player remaining. He is on a streak. He needs to get the 2 pick as well. And he is on a roll right now. He has his Hunter's Fury with him. He needs to go in for a plant, but he is still needs the spike, I guess. And he might call in for a rotation at a time like this. MF God at the garage. And you can see Get Right using that owl drone to scout out the area, get the information. No one is there. Might be able to get the spike. And yes, he is going in for a plant. MF God using those nebula shots.
30 seconds left.
Okay. That was a wrong call coming out from Get Right. He tried to push it to the side, but He-Man was there and he was taken down in just an instant. The score 10-6 and 4 rounds for the advantage in the favor of Team Weird Esports. And the gameplay they are showing, they just might make it to the finales.
Play some stars in this reality.
But who knows about GENNEX, they were able to make the comeback and they need to do the comeback anytime soon. Last round was the economic round, but this time they will have the full buy. So full buy is
Checking the
a risk.
situation.
To mention, losing this round will also cause the economy at risk. So the risk is very huge, but winning is the only option this time.
Pulling them in.
And they are just rushing into this side. They need to come up with something new. Weird will win for sure. Predictions coming already into the chat for in the favor of Weird Esports. And the gameplay they are showing, this might be true, this might not be a prediction, this might be a spoiler. We are heading over to our owl drones, trying to get information.
Concealment. Need that back.
No rush whatsoever coming out for the attackers. One player is definitely outside the B entry, but all the other players are spread and playing a split strategy. Split
Concealment.
strategy is definitely a good. And they are going in for a rotation, and not to mention one player is definitely at the backstab, and first is coming out from Crucial, and He-Man gets the second pick, Angry gets the third pick for his team and the trade, but He-Man gets
30
the third
seconds
pick
left.
for his team as well, and the two players
One
remaining
enemy remaining.
for attackers, and He-Man
Spike
gets the
down
third pick
A.
as well. He is on a streak for 4 kills this time, but one player is at the mid area and MM takes him down, and a complete demolition of the attacking team from the side of Weird Gaming right now.
Let's see now. I got enough time to go into the astral form. Up I go. That'll work.
The score 11-6, 5 round in the favor of Weird Gaming, and they are again in a very tight situation. Winning one round is definitely very difficult for them. After using a utilities, get totally revealed because of that owl drone and falling back also, and Jet just getting into the face of MF God, just using that smokes. Spike is getting planted. Shivam planted the spike. Defender kills are using the lockdown, and that is at the wrong moment. Tasmi gets the 2 pick, Get Right and Betrayal also again out of this game. And it's a 3v5 situation. Tasmi gets the third pick. He is on the roll, 40 A's this time. And 4 gets the 4th pick as well. And Tasmi, and oh my god, Tasmi just managing to get the 4th pick. But MM God just stopping his race again, and MM God might be hearing some good words for his team from his teammate Tasmi. But a great feat coming out from Tasmi, and as a result, this was a flawless round. Tasmi getting 4th pick, and MF God gets the last pick as well.
One second, peeps.
And the score 12-6. And in the first round, it wasn't a game point, it wasn't a match point, but here, this is a match point. The score is definitely 12-6, and winning every round from right now is a hard thing, is a thing where no mistakes are allowed. And considering the mistakes the attacker team are doing, this might seem impossible. This might be the last round GENNEX is playing in this tournament. And He-Man using that operator gets the first pick.
Blocking vision.
Oh god, using those smokes. One player onto his right, and he gets taken down. Get Right gets the right kill. Crucial still there, and Get Right, and he manages to get the headshot. Oh, and there comes the trade. Angry gets the trade. Crucial gets the trade as well, but it is the Shivam that gets the last trade as well. Shivam goes in for the plant. It's a 2v2 situation, and attackers very desperate to make sure that this is not the last round. So they are using that lockdown as well. But on the other hand, defenders, they are also trying to make sure that this is the last game they play today.
Alarm bot out. Turn out.
And Shroud has just Oh my god, that was a
Player
pretty
standing.
sleek peek that he got. And it is just one player Stasmi remaining and one player onto his right. He needs to go in for a defuse as well. Time remaining is still very less, and as he gets the 3 kills into this round, and as a result, score is 7-12. Great round coming out from the Angry, and he manages to get the operator as well. The score 7-12, and again, comeback at a 12 kills is near impossible thing, but they can definitely do it. They are player of high caliber, and winning it right is their only choice. You can see they are again taking slowly. One player outside A, 1 to 2 players outside garage, and there is one player at the window as well. Direct headshot coming out from Angry, takes down Tasmi, who was a great player who could have taken down a couple of players with him. Right now, he has been taken down. Angry, oh my god, Angry gets taken down. Shroud takes him down. Shroud gets the second kill as well, and it is a 3v4 situation suddenly popping out of nowhere.
Spike
And Shroud
down,
gets the third
C.
kill as well. Shroud is on a roll right now, definitely making sure
One
that this is the last
enemy
round they
remaining.
play. And He-Man gets the 4th kill, and Attacker just completely getting demolished. And it is just Astra remaining. Shivam gets the kill as well. But Shivam has to do 4 kills into this round. If he can do it, he can give his team another chance. But Crucial just going in for a backstab, but still
Defenders
He-Man
win.
getting the last
I'm
kill.
not tired.
And Valorant Esports getting the last laugh into his best of 3. And as a result, the score was 7-13. And Valorant Esports just making it into the finals. So we have finalists ready with us, and one of them is going to be Valorant Esports. And this was a great match, not to mention, till you're back.